We started out just a little bit slow. I was a little bit concerned, obviously, through the week. Came off a big win against Thomas. I don't want to say emotional, but it kind of was. I mean, it's a big win at Thomas for us. So being concerned about OBA, didn't have a very good game against Tonkawa, and they'd be the first one to admit it. But I knew that they're coached very well. Coach Mendel does a great job over there, and his staff. So I knew they were going to make a lot of corrections, and they also had a couple kids come back healthy that they didn't have in that Tonkawa game. So I knew it was going to be a little bit different. And offensively, we came out really well. I think we scored in 3 plays. We got first 3 and out defensively. They punt to us. We score in 3 plays, get it back, and then we have a misfit defensively and a missed call in the secondary, and they score on a 70-yard touchdown. So that was very disappointing, very upsetting, because those types of things were going to get us beat by a lot of teams in our district. Our district's really good. It's really tough. It's deep. A lot of teams coach very well. So that was disappointing. But we responded well, came back and got after them a little bit, kind of started playing our type of ball. Didn't necessarily matter who we were playing, and that's what the message I really tried to send all week was, hey, don't worry about who you're playing, just play our ball. And we started doing that second quarter, definitely the third quarter, and got some young kids in there in the fourth quarter, which is something I'm pretty proud of and excited that we've been able to play as many young kids as we have the last 3 games to end our games because we've been up. So, but those games are going to be few far between from now on. I mean, it's the competition is definitely tougher. Fairview next week will be good. So, but to finish up on OBA, I mean, obviously a home opener and winning like that is exciting.
Fairview, let's talk about them since they had a really tough time against Chisholm, didn't they?
Yeah, they did, but how much of that is Chisholm being Chisholm, and how much of that is Fairview? I've watched the film already this morning, and Fairview is talented. Don't let that score fool you. Fairview has some talent. They can play, and honestly, what's scary about it is it's a rivalry game. And so anything can happen in a game like that. It doesn't matter who's what. If they were 3-0 and we were 0-3, or vice versa, or one, it just doesn't matter. You're going to get Fairview's best, and we know that. And they're coached very well. Coach Bernard does a tremendous job, and he has Coach Wardlaw on staff as well. They will be, their game plan will be sound. They'll be ready to go. I assure you, it's going to be a dogfight. I hope we're prepared mentally for this because it will be a great game, and then that just leads right on into district play.
Okay. Have any injuries from this game?
No, we didn't. We came out pretty healthy. Nothing, just your regular bumps and bruises from a football game. But no, we should be pretty healthy going into Fairview.
Tell us about homecoming.
Yeah, we are. We're going to do something a little different. Instead of the bonfire, we're going to have a pep rally. Originally, we had it slated to come into the new indoor and do the pep rally, but we're going to postpone that a little bit. I think everything will be finished in the facility, but we want to do a dedication whenever we have everything outfitted correctly, to give the due diligence to the people of the community that donated to this, and we want it to be 110% done. So we decided, Coach Franz, Brad Franz at Northwestern is going to allow us to use the stadium Thursday night. So we're going to have the pep rally up there. If people want to start showing up about 8, we think we're going to try to get started with that about 8:15. There's senior night softball going on Thursday night. We're going to try to get as many people to that as they can. We're going to have brats and hamburgers at the game. Students will get a free hot dog that show up to the game to watch. So, and then we have our team meal right after that, and then the pep rally. So it's a full slated Thursday night, but we want everybody in the community to come get involved in those things. And hopefully we'll pack the house at the softball game, and then we'll go on up to the pep rally, which will be at Northwestern. I believe there's also a Little League football game going on Thursday night. So everybody's going to be busy, but it is homecoming. It is something special to the community. So if people want to make it up to that pep rally at Ranger Field, hopefully about 8:15 we'll be able to get that started.
2 final questions. Who is your most improved player this year?
Thinking about that question, I would be hard-pressed to say just one because we have several that stand out in my mind. Dalton Hess has come a long way in just 1 year. We knew he was going to be a special player as a freshman, but the things he's doing for us, both sides of the football, are really great. Up front, you have like Austin Ferguson on offense that comes to mind, a guy who really is truly just his first year as a full-time starter, but has done a tremendous job for us. Great job at center. His snaps are great. He's getting better every game, and as are a bunch of them. That's why I say it's hard-pressed to say just one. Lane Scarborough, obviously, it's hard to say he's been much improved because we've only had him for several games, but comes out his first game as a high school football player and gets Defensive Player of the Week. So, but he's getting better every week. Really proud of our effort, and things are definitely going the right way as far as improving goes for those kids. But those are the ones that stand out to me.
Finally, one other question: is there a real surprise player this year that came out of nowhere and has been a big contributor?
I don't know that we've really had a surprise. I think we're getting what we thought we were going to get out of most of our kids. I will say, the new additions, Jacob Faulkner, I think, has had a great season so far. Had several interceptions, had a touchdown catch last night at home. I think he's been a pleasant surprise. I think we all knew he was capable of that, but it's been a great addition, I guess I should say, more than a surprise. I think Mitchell's play, again, it's hard to say that it's a surprise because we expect so much out of him and the work that he's put in this offseason and his talent level. But I'm very proud of him and the strides he's taken. So I'd have to throw Mitch in there too.